Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Leo. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here, my fire family. I appreciate you. Wednesday is usually the fire day, so if you haven't hit that bell button down there, please do that, just in case I do get behind. Sometimes I get out of sorts around the moon energies. But we are now in the new cycle, right? We just had a new moon in Taurus yesterday, and we'll be living in that energy for a little bit yet. So I'm here with some oracles, and thank you for clicking here. If you've never been here before, Leo, and this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. I hope you'll say so in the comments that you are brand new, because I like to be in the comments. Actually, we're a bit of a community around here, and some of us like to be in the comments. So if you're a person who likes community, you found the right place. So we're going to look at these oracles, and then we're going to throw some tarot at it. I like to combine the energies. And once we get this energy here on the table, then we will clarify it some more with tarot. And here we go. Let's figure out what's going on for you, my friend. Let's look at Leo. Tell me what's coming up for Leo in the week ahead. Whenever you find this reading, Leo, it is always going to be for the week ahead. By the way, the windows are open. It's a beautiful day here in central Canada. We are almost at 80 degrees and it's beautiful. So I got the windows open. You'll hear some road noise. Tell me what's coming up for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up for Leo. Tell me what's coming up for Leo. We have emotions, Leo. It feels like this is going to be an emotional week next week for you. I want to say that it's going to be an emotional week because I feel like you've been holding down your emotions. We do have card number 23, which is a 5. I want to say that, Leo, you probably feel that showing your emotions on the surface is weakness. I'm going to tell you it's not, it's strength. Showing your emotions on the surface is not weakness. I feel like too many generations have taught too many of the masculines that they're not allowed to show their feelings on the surface. And I feel like you are someone who has held it down through food on it, held it down through alcohol on it, held it down through partying on it. I feel like you're a person who's been avoiding your emotions, but I feel like there's something here that triggers you in the week ahead that's going to have you feel everything. And it's whatever's been hiding in the moon energy, whatever you've been hiding there. We do have angel numbers. So I feel for some of you that this energy here of the angel numbers, I feel like you've been pelted by angel numbers. And what that means is, like, you'll see numbers that are, and we'll look at this here, numbers that are repeating. And so you can see those numbers on the clock, right? You've seen them before, 111, 1111. I'm not talking about the clock. Look, you can train your brain to look at the clock every hour and see the 111s and 222s. That's the easy stuff. What I'm saying is I feel like that you're already being pelted this week about next week. And I feel like if you're not seeing these numbers in weird places, like this is a receipt, right? It is a receipt. It says the spot. So maybe it's a grocery store or a restaurant. These numbers that you're seeing are confirmations about stuff that is coming up for you. It might tell you we're on the right track. It might tell you there's something for you to work on. Whenever you see these numbers and whenever they come at you, I want you to stop and look at your surroundings. What are you doing? Who are you thinking about? What's on your mind? What plan are you making? Because when you do that, when you become aware of your surroundings and live in this moment, and then you go find out what number you're seeing, whether it's 1212, 1111, maybe it's 272, like it feels like, and it doesn't have to be 111222. You could look at the clock and like, why does it make me feel like 323 is a number I should look up? Then you should go look that up. But first, look around your situation and find out what's going on. It feels like you're about to take some sort of a leap here. We have the sun, and that's you, my friend. That is Leo energy. I feel like you're about to take a chance on something. That's what it looks like. So if you're the person that's being terrorized by the universe with signs and synchronicities, I think it is for a reason, Leo. Tell me more about Leo energy for the week ahead, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you if you're cross-watching, by the way. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. We have a commitment. Interesting. So this card of commitment means a few things to me. You can see this person is signing a contract. You could be signing contract for work. Maybe you work in construction and it's a tender. Maybe you've gotten a tender where you're going to build a bunch of houses. This is a contract, right? So it's like you're going to be in agreement with someone about something. That's what it feels like here. It definitely could be commitment in relationship, but that's really the last thing on my mind here. I feel like the commitment is something that you're going to decide to do, and the commitment might be to yourself, that you're going to access your feelings from now on, and you're not going to try and push them down and throw food on it, push them down, and put other things on them. A lot of people run away from their feelings, right? I could be talking to someone who is a man, right? I could be connecting with you, but this person, we don't know if they have feminine or masculine energy. That's why I like to say feminine or masculine. It might be you, right? This person is masculine leaning, but they also have feminine energy, just like every person, animal and plant on the planet. All right, one more card for Leo. We have Earth sign. You could be dealing with an Earth sign in the week ahead, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe this is the person you want to make the commitment to. Maybe this is the person that you feel like you must access your feelings in order to speak with them. These people are really down to earth, right? Whether you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, they're no bullshit, right? That person is like slow, sturdy, grounded. You know, they're very dependable. This is someone who's very down to earth, very logical, and is very honest as well, usually. And I mean, it's always going to depend on personality for sure, but it always depends on what's in the moon and the rising. But generally, these people move slow. They're very successful. They have good manifestation skills, that kind of thing. Bottom of the deck, it says caution. It says find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So if you're making this commitment, it is a work commitment, maybe to do overtime, maybe to take on a second job. Make sure that you can meet that commitment without exhausting yourself. All right, let's take a look at some tarot here for you, Leo. Tell me what else is coming up for Leo, please. We need more information about Leo. I think if you're dealing with Aries, this card came up for Aries as well. Tell me about Leo. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're about to make some sort of commitment, like an investment. The Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life, Leo, regardless of what the investment is, whether you're investing in a business, in a friendship, in a love ship, in a commitment, maybe a new job. Something is coming at you that is going to be very lucrative. And I feel like you're very emotional about it. Like it feels like something that is going to require you not to just look at it in a pentacle way, like in a 3D way. Like this could be the 3D is like your home, your money, your job, your children, your family, that kind of thing. But I think it's more than that. It's like emotions are attached to this. So it feels like you're about to invest in somebody, possibly. Invest in something that is very close to your heart or makes you emotional. We have a commitment here. So for some of you, the commitment is a new job or a second job or a side gig. It feels like with the King of Pentacles in the reverse here, that you've kind of gone inward to look at your finances. The King of Pentacles can also be in financial peril. So the King of Pentacles could be someone who is not experiencing much balance in the 3D world. So maybe you're worried about your job. Maybe you're worried that it's time for you to carry on to another place, make another commitment somewhere else. The King of Pentacles is someone who's ready to settle down, but in the reverse, I feel like you're not. I feel like you're not ready to settle down. You're not ready to, it feels like you feel that you're not enough or you don't have enough in your pentacle world. Like maybe you don't have the kind of house or car or whatever it is that you think that you need to have in order to make a commitment, if it is a commitment in love. And so for some of you, I feel like the King of Pentacles is really telling me that you're going over your 3D situation. Do I need to move? Should I downsize? Should I upsize? Should I get a new job? Should I let go one of my jobs? It feels like it's a time of reckoning a little bit. I want to say you're reckoning with yourself. And this is also, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, which is here. And so it feels like with this here that you're going over details. You're going over details about how you can make more money, Capricorn energy, trying to be really logical about it, but Taurus knows how to make money. So you might have an earth sign placement possibly in Jupiter. And if you do, you are a person who knows how to make money. You know how to manifest things. Tell me about the earth sign, please. What else do we need to know? We do have an earth sign. In fact, we do have Taurus, also Libra energy, which is the Empress, right? The Empress is the counterpart of the Emperor. This is a person who's on a very high vibration. They are somebody who takes care of themselves. They don't need you, Leo. And I feel like this is somebody who takes care of their own 3D stuff. But they also are very balanced in their emotions, very balanced in, this person's very independent and maybe an entrepreneur, right? Like the Queen of Wands. This is someone who speaks their mind, who's not afraid to lose people from speaking their mind. They will never do it in a way that is harsh. They never intend to do it to be disparaging. It's just, I need to have people in my life. This person needs to have people in their life that are very honest with them, that they can count on. So we have justice here. Look at that. Yeah, Libra, right? Libra, Earth sign, and Libra energy is right here. Earth sign and Libra energy. Very interesting energies here. So I feel like for some of you, you might be going over your pentacle world. Like, do I have enough in the bank? Do I, should I buy a house? Should I downsize in order to save money? It feels like that you might be making a commitment to your finances because this is what's in the future. There's somebody here who is this earth sign, right? And I feel like you are trying to find justice or balance with this person, maybe some karmic balance. And we do have the 7 of Cups. So I feel like right now as we throw these cards, it's a very confusing situation because you're not really sure what it is that you want just yet. Let's throw some of these and then we'll get to some more tarot or clarify just a little bit more for you, Leo. All right. Wow. I feel like by next week, some of you will be in some type of commitment here. That's what it feels like. So we do have the short term. I feel like what's happening here is a purge. I feel like you are purging emotional energy because I feel like you have been engaging in a lot of short-term connections, whatever that means to you. We have quick flings, we have endings, and we have time. I feel like you are deciding, Leo, that it's time for you to stop with the short-term quick flings. And it's time for you to invest somewhere. And I want to say that just the idea of that is bringing everything to the surface emotionally. I feel like it was hiding in the moon energy and you were feeling in lack and you didn't know why you were feeling like you weren't enough, didn't have enough. Like 5s are about scarcity. It's about lack, right? Scarcity is like, I'm not enough. I don't have enough. It's like, the thing that you do up in your head. I want to say that these quick flings, these quick sort of relationships that you've been in and out of are doing nothing but breaking your heart. It's time for you to start mending your heart. And so I feel like you're thinking, you know what, maybe it's time for me to look for a soulmate. Maybe it's time for me to look for someone I can settle down with. I want to say that this coming up here tells me that you already have some sort of connection with someone that you're thinking about, right? The bottom of the deck here, or sorry, the bottom of the card, you can see right there. It says great connection and relationship. So I feel like you're readying yourself. This seems like a preparatory time. You're preparing for a commitment and therefore you're looking over your pentacle world. The King of Pentacles is masculine leaning energy, but it is also feminine energy. Take that into consideration. But it does feel like someone who feels like they don't have enough, or maybe they're just not stable enough to make a commitment to somebody, but there is somebody that you're thinking about who is just like you. It's like the energy, you two are charged in the same way, I want to say. You're on the same vibration, you're charged in the same way, or you're about to reach to be charged the same way as the Empress here. So whether you are feminine or masculine, it feels like somebody here is ready to court. They're ready to date. They're ready to date someone. This person, the Empress, could be a professional. It says professional male. Could be someone who's in a male's body, but we don't know if there's feminine or masculine energy in there. Could be someone who wears a uniform to work, but the uniform could be a suit. And the uniform could be also a dress, very adorned, right? It is somebody who I feel you're very attracted to, whether they are feminine or masculine, because it feels like this person has been calling you in, I want to say. The Empress will never chase, but the Empress will always call in. You might be being manifested at this time. I feel like you are thinking about union, about a serious relationship, a marriage, or a partnership, right? And that's what it says here. We have the true gem. You could be thinking about a Gemini. It always reminds me of Gemini when I look at this, but it says valuable quality in jewelry. So I feel like there is a valuable connection that you have. And it might be with a Libra. It could be with a Taurus or a Libra, a Virgo or a Capricorn possibly. But it does feel like it's an earth sign. It feels very earthy to me. And, oh yeah, look here. Let's clarify a little bit here. Tell me more for Leo, please. In the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. What else do we need to know about Leo, please? Libra's coming out again. We do have the Page of Cups. It does feel like you want to begin something new. This feels like you're ready to settle down, I want to say. But the Page of Cups tells me that you're ready to settle down with someone new, someone that maybe you haven't dated before, but maybe you had a short-term fling with. But this person, I feel like you met them, and I feel like you can't get them out of your energy or off your mind. You keep thinking about them. This person, it might be because they are a high priestess. The high priestess is someone who is quite psychic. They could be dealing in the esoterics like tarot, but it could be someone who is a psychic or a medium. Maybe they have psychic intuition. This person is someone that you're quiet with or is quiet with you. Take it as it resonates. I feel like you do want to have a new beginning. I feel like you have affection for this person and that you feel like there is a special connection to them, because we have the soulmate card coming up. It's like, you know what? The thing is about the Empress energy, and I'll tell you this right now, that the Empress is the drop of water in the ocean that ripples everywhere. And so anyone who is touched by the Empress energy, the true Empress energy, is going to want to upgrade themselves, upgrade their lives. They're going to want to settle down, be solid, be grounded, it feels like you have this Empress in mind, and this is why you're going over all of these things. I feel like the Empress might be the soulmate we're talking about. I feel like this person has caused you to look inward and figure out what it is that you really want. Tell me more. We do have the Page of Wands. You're thinking of communicating with this person. This is someone that you already know. This is a friend, or you met them through a group of friends, a friend of a friend possibly, but to me this is community. So you may have met them in your community, maybe you know of them in your community, but I feel like it's a little more intimate than that. I feel like you met them through a friend or a friend of a friend. We do have the King of Wands, and I feel like you're very attracted to them. I also feel like you're very attractive, but we don't need to say that to you, Leo. I don't know that I know a Leo that isn't beautiful and beautiful to look at. And then we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like you are wanting to send some type of message. I feel like you are waiting for the moment of inspiration, that you want to be inspired. That's the only way that the King of Wands moves around, right? That's your energy right there, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It's the only way that the king will move forward, is if he's feeling inspired to move forward. To say he, because there's a man on the card, it's a king, right? It could be masculine leaning energy with some feminine energy as well. So feminine or masculine. I feel like you're going to surprise someone by connecting with them, giving them some positive reinforcement. Like, it feels like you're excited about taking a step forward. You're excited because you're feeling inspired to step forward and maybe turn a friendship possibly into love here, into a union. So this is someone that you probably know that you're already friendly with. This person you might consider your friend. If someone would say, hey, what about the Empress? Yeah, that's my friend. I feel like this person is your friend. I feel like they're somebody that you know through other people, and I feel like they are a soulmate friend, but I feel like you wish to have more with them. Tell me more. We do have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you do have a lot of feelings for the Empress here, but I feel like you've been very emotionally disconnected, and that's worried you. I feel that you've been emotionally disconnected, but you've not been able to get this person off your mind. Look, once you experience the Empress, there's no going back. The Empress, there's no upgrade from the Empress, Leo. The Empress is the upgrade. So I feel like if you've caught the eye of the Empress, I feel like you're a lucky one, because not everybody does. Look, the Empress doesn't need you. The Empress doesn't need anybody. So the Empress is not in need. The Empress doesn't need anything. But now it gives her the beautiful energy of being able to want something. So maybe she does want balance with you in her life. The Ace of Cups tells me with the Nine of Swords that you're worried that if you offer the cup, that this Empress is just going to walk away, or that you've detached from this person, or maybe they've detached from you. And it feels like, I want to say that you've changed. This person has changed you into the courting man, whether you're feminine or masculine. I feel like they've changed you into someone who actually wants to pursue, someone who wants a grounded, stable relationship with somebody who's not codependent, because the Empress is not, for sure. We do have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've had a realization. It's a realization here. There's your energy with the Sun. It's a breakthrough. And the Page of Swords is the student. I feel like you've had some sort of an emotional breakthrough here, that it's time for you to go get the Empress. That's what it feels like here. And so the Page of Swords is looking straight at the sun, right? And I feel like you have had some sort of a blinding breakthrough, that it's time for you to grow, that you are in a growth spurt here, I want to say that you're growing professionally, right? With this commitment, you're growing in love, you're growing in the mind. I feel like you're stretching and growing all the time. I feel like this is going to end up in a very balanced union should you decide that you want to move forward with this Empress. Tell me what the outcome is, please, for Leo. All right, so anything that lands on its side is a challenge. The challenge is you are fighting the self. The Five of Wands to me is beating yourself up or holding back, like there's indecision. Maybe there's too much competition for the Empress. And I'm going to tell you, you're correct. There's a lot of competition for the Empress. The Empress has her choice of what she wants because she is all of the things that she is attracting. So you got to be on the Empress level, which means you got to be the Emperor in order to be able to be on this level, or at least a king with the Empress, and willing to grow, willing to change, willing to learn. We do have the Three of Wands and we have the Star. So I feel like at this point you're kind of waiting for your manifestation to come. I feel like you are manifesting the Empress. I feel like you at some point are going to take that Ace of Wands, because I feel like that is the passion that you feel for the Empress, and you're going to go toward this wish fulfillment, who I feel is the Empress here. We do have the 5 and the 3 of Wands, which is 8. And to me, that's things that are picking up or moving quickly. It could also be communication. I really do feel like with the Page of Wands that you're going to be reaching out to this Empress here, probably in the week ahead or maybe the week after that. We do have the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like what you're trying to do is get your mental stability and your financial stability. I feel like that's really important to you because you want to be able to offer the Empress something, right? And the Empress, I feel what you want to offer them is the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. I feel like you're really serious about this person. I feel like you have to make a choice to move forward, to choose to give this person your cup. We've got one Ace of Cups here, but I think that your worry with the 9 of Swords is this Empress going to take my cup and give me another back? We have 9 cups here. It's wish fulfillment. Again, it's happiness. So we do have love and stability in a very stable, passionate, fun relationship. That's what it feels like. I feel like you're first going to go here, though, get stability of the mind before you decide to ask this person out. I feel like you will be doing that sometime in the future. And the Page of Pentacles is here. I feel like it grows into the Hierophant energy pretty quickly. I feel like there is a problem here with you overworking yourself. I feel you're a person who's married to your work, or you work many jobs, or you work really hard, or you're very codependent with your work. I feel like it's going to end up being an issue here, I want to say. If you're working too much and not giving any time to the Empress, although the Empress is not codependent, right? I feel like you're about to make some sort of an emotional choice, because the 2 of Swords, this person's got their eyes covered, right? I'm not seeing the things for what they are. I'm not looking at this with my eyes. I want to feel it with my emotions, and then I'm going to move forward. So it does feel like there is something really cool coming up for you here, my friend, and it's going to give you great stability. I feel someone is going to offer you as much stability as you're ready to offer them. I think that's the Empress. I'm going to go for now. Oh, I should tell you, we have Piscean energy here. We have Libra energy here. Libra is here as well. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have some fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We do have some water energy here, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, and Taurus. I'm going to go for now. Thanks, Leo, for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm out for now. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.